Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy that you're here. Today is a little bit of a different video. I'm trying to branch out a little bit more on my channel and try different things and see what sticks and what I like and what you guys like. So I thought today I would sit down and budget July with you. So today is June 28th, 2020. It is Sunday. The 1st is coming up this week, and I thought that I would, get started on my budget and show you guys how I use my Google Spreadsheet, how I use my Google Drive, how I create my budget, and basically how I prepare for the month. And I do this every month. I always create my budget at least, a week or two before the month comes up. I have been on a little bit of a vacation the last week. I've been in California for 6 days. Got a fresh haircut. My hair was so long, so dead, and I wanted her to cut all of the red out of my hair. I was like, please. I am so sick of having my ends be bright red and my roots be brown. So I'm getting used to it, but I think it's pretty fresh. I'm excited. I think it's gonna get me through the next quarantine because cases are going up and I think we're probably gonna be stuck inside again. At least I'm gonna have a fresh haircut for when I am stuck inside again. And I'm also going for a little bit more of a natural look. I'm not wearing any makeup today. I've been just really embraced my natural self, I'm actually loving it. I love wearing no makeup. I feel like that was one of the blessings of quarantine was I went through about 2 months of wearing hardly any makeup, and it really made me fall in love with, my skin. I feel like I'm heading in the right direction. Got a fresh cut, no makeup on, feeling fresh and ready to budget. Okay guys, so here is my Google Drive. My Google Drive has basically all of my budgeting spreadsheets, any goals that I have written down. As you can see here, I have a debt reduction calculator that I got from someone else. Basically, I have everything in one file in my Google Drive. Okay, so from my Google Drive, now we're gonna head over to the actual budget that I use. And it is right here, and it has basically all of my debt payments in here. I have August, September, October, November, and so on. So we just got done with June, and this is what my spreadsheet looks like once I add in all of my extra expenses. What I like to do is I like to keep track of all of my spending, and I cannot believe that I spent so much money in June, you guys. I spent so much money. We went out of town. Also, I bought a lot of stuff on Amazon. It was just kind of a crazy spending month, and I think that the reason why I spent so much this month was because I had a lot of money coming in, and also I think I was just getting the itch to spend. We just came out of the quarantine. I didn't do any shopping, any spending. I was very careful with my finances. And then June came and I've just been spending like crazy. And that's okay. I feel like we fluctuate. Sometimes I feel like we spend a lot and sometimes we spend a little bit. It just kind of depends. So what I do for the entire month is I go down here and I duplicate the previous month. And the reason why I do that is because it's gonna copy everything over for me and I can go and put in everything I want. So I'm gonna rename this July. I'm gonna rename this July video only because it's just gonna be easy for me to see that I'm making this spreadsheet for a video. Since I already did my July spreadsheet, I did this a while ago. I did this probably about a week before we went to California, and so I need to update it. So pretty much I'm just gonna make a new one today. I'm gonna start from scratch. So the first thing I do is I go up here and I change it to July. And then I also like to change the color. July is gonna be blue. And for the most part, all this stuff is gonna stay the same. So rent is gonna stay the same. Utilities are pretty much gonna stay the same. If they change, I'll go in and I'll adjust it by a few dollars. Groceries is gonna stay the same. Car payment the same. car insurance, cell phone. I am not going to be making any payments toward my student loan this month. So that's going to be $0. Pet expenses. So I placed an Amazon order for our cat yesterday. And so I'm going to go ahead and put that in my spreadsheet. I spent $33 on Amazon, and I'm going to go ahead and put on there Amazon $33. Oops. So that way I know how much I spent and where I spent it. And I also like to make this a different color. Why is it not working? Change the color, please. That's weird. Okay, well, it won't let me change the color, but anyways, I try to put as much information in there as possible, so I know that I spent $33 on Amazon. Because it's the end of the month and I'm already done with my June budget, I'm going to apply that $33 that I spent on Amazon towards July, and I'm going to put this in my July budget. And then now I'm going to go through here and delete all of this because we're starting fresh for the month. And I'm going to put this back to $100, which is my spending money. Honestly, I'm just going to do 80. I don't really think I'm going to be buying anything. Okay, so I'm going to do $80 in spending money, $60 for gas. It's going to stay the same. I'm also going to get rid of all of this. We're going to delete all of this and get rid of it, because we're starting over fresh for the month. Okay, and then I also like to come here and put the dates that I'm getting paid. So I'm getting paid on the 1st of July, and then I'm also gonna get paid again on the 15th. Actually, I'm not gonna get paid on the 15th. I am gonna be paying my bills through my savings, actually, since I only have one paycheck for July. So this is kind of how I reset everything. I kind of just quickly go through and decide, how much money I'm going to spend for the month. So savings, again, this is July. This is my break off of work. So I'm not going to be saving anything, just $20, which is automatically taken from my bank account and put into my savings account. And then, let's see, therapy is gonna stay the same. Beauty, I'm gonna change that to $25. I need to buy some new shampoo, and I need to buy some new conditioner. I also need to buy, I think, maybe a new mascara. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see. So I'm gonna budget $25. That should be enough for everything. Restaurants, I'm gonna do $100 because I feel like for us, going out to eat during this time is a treat. So I feel like if we can go out to eat twice a week, I feel like that's pretty fair. Like, makes me feel like I'm not depriving myself of living life, Even though we eat at home, we eat at home probably, I would say 80% of the time. We eat lunch, breakfast, whatever we want. But for the most part, we do like to eat out twice a week. Usually we'll eat out maybe like on a Thursday night and probably like a Saturday night. That's usually when we eat out. And then we're going to reset this. We're going to put this back to miscellaneous and edit accordingly. This is going to be $0. If we end up going to California again, which we might end up going again in another 3 weeks, I'll just go ahead and put in here, California trip and add the $100 back in. And what's cool about this is that you can change it as you go and you can edit as you go. So it makes it a lot more fun, I guess you could say. Okay, and then now we're gonna go down to, I need to take this off. So we're gonna edit this. Take off that we went to Chick-fil-A. Now I think my budget is pretty much complete. I think that I'm gonna change this to $215 because it's getting hotter and we're running the AC a lot longer now. So I think I'm gonna add another $5 to there. Other than that, I think we're looking really good here. 80, 60, 20, 25. Okay. So the way I have my budget broken down is for essentials, which is, if you can see here, I have all of the cells highlighted that are essentials, which are bills and utilities, car payment, groceries, like the bare necessities of life, which is food, shelter, and bills and utilities, right? Those are the essentials. And then I also have here non-essentials, which is spending money, it is entertainment, savings, therapy, eating out. Those are non-essential things. Those are things that could get cut in the budget if I don't have enough money, or if I'm trying to cut back and save a little bit more. So it just kind of depends on, you know, the situation of the month. This month, I'm not trying to cut back, but I'm also not trying to overspend either. I'm just trying to start with a blank slate, and then as the month progresses, I can go in and change it accordingly. So the total is $2,433, and that is our living expenses for the month of July. And that is for me and my boyfriend, because my boyfriend is still unemployed right now. Probably this month he's gonna start looking for a job. I mean, honestly, I've said it in many videos. This is the first time me and him have ever gone through him being unemployed in kind of like an awkward phase. It's never happened before. And so right now he's just kind of living life, and I'm taking care of the bills, and he's gonna find another job soon, and you know, we'll see what happens. That's pretty much where we're at right now. So as you can see, like back in the day when he was paying expenses, he had his own column down here, which we divided everything up equally. As you can see, he paid half of everything. So I have his stuff kind of like centered off to the side right now because I don't want it getting confused with my stuff. Okay, and then now that we got everything done in the budget, I like to go here and look at my living expenses. So $600 for rent, power. I just kind of go through everything and kind of just get an idea of how much our actual expenses are for living. I don't really need this here, to be honest with you. I really don't even really look at it half the time. I just like to have it there, I don't know, to just kind of know exactly how much we're spending on our living expenses, even though pretty much down here it tells you anyways. So I don't know. And then I go down here to my debt and take a look at it. This is from June, so I actually need to update it with July's debt. And over here, if we go to my debt payoff, scroll down, we'll see this here is our July debt situation, and I'm going to copy it. So control copy, and then I'm going to paste it back in my budget. So I'm just going to click here and control paste. Gonna get rid of that. Don't know what that is. We're gonna reset it. All right, so basically for my debt, I am down to my car payment and my student loan. So my student loan is $2,200, and my car payment, or my car loan, is $14,619, which is amazing. I'm so excited that my debt is down to $16,000. I think that's really super awesome. I was at almost $30,000 a year ago. So to have paid half of my debt off in over a year is super exciting, and I'm very, very proud of that. It's good, good, good. And then as for my savings, I have $2,385 in savings as of right now, and that is current and up to date. And then now we need to go down here to my income, which it's a little funny looking. I don't know why. I'm gonna copy it from this one here. I'm gonna copy this, and I'm gonna paste it. All right, so my full-time job, I have one paycheck that I'm gonna be getting on the 1st, which is going to be $1,114. And then, like I said in my last video, I'm an 11-month employee, so I have the next 4 weeks off of work. So basically that means that I'm gonna have one paycheck, and then the rest of my income is gonna come from my savings. And I'm planning on doing $300 from my savings, which will bring my income to $1,414. And then my boyfriend, he's going to be pitching in $300, and whoops, he's going to be pitching in $300 from his savings to cover some of the bills. To be honest with you, I don't really need him to pitch in. Like, I can show you guys right now, if I take away the 300, I still would be in the clear to pay all the bills, and I'll actually have $300 left over, if you could see right here. So I don't know, I'm on the fence. Maybe I'll have him pitch in, maybe I won't. I really don't know. I have to wait and see how the month unfolds. And then probably towards the end of July, if we spent a little bit more than I anticipated, I'll have him pitch in. And then if we were on track with our budget and we didn't like overspend, then I'll just tell him, save your money and just keep it in savings and don't worry about it. So it's just kind of like one of those things where I have to kind of like see what's going to happen. And then YouTube and Amazon, that's probably going to be, I would say about $350. I've been doing pretty good on YouTube lately, been getting bigger paychecks. I've been making about $350 every month. And hopefully it continues to grow. That would be the goal. That would be amazing. And also, I have my taxes coming in, my tax refund. I know. I can't believe that I've waited this long to do my taxes. Don't judge me. I feel like with everything that's going on with the virus and the Black Lives Matter movement, it's just been a lot of overwhelming energy, and I haven't had like the brain power to sit down and like do my taxes. So basically what I've been doing is I've been doing a little bit of my taxes every week. Like I'll do, 30 minutes on one section, and then like 2 days later I'll do 30 minutes again on another section. My taxes are basically done at this point. I've done a little bit here and there. And now I just need to go in, double check everything, triple check everything. I'm actually gonna have my mom double check it for me as well and submit it this week. That is the goal. I'm gonna finish my taxes this week before the July 15th deadline. And I should receive my refund this month in July. It usually takes maybe about a week and a half, 2 weeks to receive my refund. It usually always is pretty quick. And I'm gonna go ahead and do that. It should be about $1,000 refund, and I did go ahead and add that into my income. So my income for the month will be $3,064. As you can see, that's a lot of money left over. I might end up saving a lot of that money. So that's the thing. I don't know what's gonna happen. I don't know if I wanna put this extra money towards my debt or if I want to put that money in my savings. To be honest with you, I'm on a weight loss journey right now, and I've lost a little bit of weight, and I haven't bought myself new clothes in over a year, especially work clothes, like professional work attire. And so I think I kind of want to spend a little bit of money on clothing this month, so that way I have fresh clothes to go back to work in, something new that fits me a little bit better, something summertime appropriate, because a lot of my clothes are like long sleeves, cardigans, blouses. I don't have a lot of like cute summertime professional clothes. So I think I might spend maybe $140 on clothes. So you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and actually budget that in. So I'm gonna go in and put it right now, clothes for work. And I'm gonna budget let's just say $150. I can't remember the last time I went shopping and like bought a bunch of stuff, so this is gonna be quite fun for me. I'm excited to do some shopping, online shopping. I'm not going to any stores right now. Needless to say, that's pretty much it. This is my budget. This is how I make things work. Also throughout the month, I also go in and, like for instance, if I paid my car payment, I'll just put paid, so that way I know I paid it. And then like at the end of the month when I pay all my bills, I go here and I say paid. And like for my cash envelopes, I'll put 40. Let's just say gas, maybe I only did 25, and then, I'll do 35 here. You know, it just kind of depends on how the month unfolds. But this is how I prepare myself for the following month. I go in, I get everything adjusted, get everything ready, and make sure that it's ready to go for the month of July. Also, keep in mind, you can download the Google Drive app on your phone. You can download the Google Excel app on your phone, and you can access this spreadsheet wherever you are on the planet, which is so cool. I love that. I could be in the middle of a restaurant overspending on, you know, my meal, and I can go in and put that I spent an extra $10 than what I was supposed to. Or if I'm out shopping and I want to buy someone a gift and I don't know how much money I'm going to have left over in my budget, I can go in and add, you know, a gift in there and add how much that's going to be. So it's pretty cool. I love my budget. So yeah, this is my budget. This is how I do it every month. This is my exact process. I sit down, I guesstimate how much I'm gonna spend in each category. I determine how much money I'm gonna have left over. I go through and just basically make sure that I have everything accounted for. And by doing this every month, it makes me feel like so much better. It makes me less anxious. It makes me feel like I have a plan, like I know what's gonna happen with my money. I know what I'm gonna do. And it just, overall, I love doing it. I love budgeting. I love doing this. Let me know if you guys want a copy of this budget. I can email it over to you. Just email me. I'll literally leave my email right here for you guys. Email me, I'll send it over, and you guys can, you know, decide if it works for you or not, see if you like it. If it does, I hope it helps you. If not, then didn't work, it didn't work. So anyways, I hope you guys like this video. It's a little bit different. Maybe I could start doing it every month, you know, preparing for the following month. So I don't know. Any suggestions, leave it down below. I am like feeling super creative and inspired right now, and I really just want to put out content, you guys. So if you have any ideas, please let me know. Comment down below. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.